Hey, good morning, Bala.
Bala, what about others? Are they joining?
Hi, Shakti.
Yes, Bala, we can start.
Shashank is not lifting the call.
Okay, so try for one more time, then we'll start again.
Yes, yes. See, continue the call. Hello.
Sure, sure, Bala. Yeah. Okay, guys, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, so in the last class, we have seen the calculation for LTV, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, can someone please tell me what is the formula for LTV calculation?
It's loan divided by appraisal value of the property into 100%.
Okay. CLTV?
First loan plus second loan divided by value of the into
All right,
100%.
perfect. What about HCLTV?
Same full HCLC limit plus first loan plus second loan divided by property
Hmm.
value into 100%.
Okay, so now I'm going to give some exercise. Okay, so please use the formula and find out the LTV, CLTV, and HCLTV. Okay,
Okay.
all right. I've shared the exercise, guys, in the chat box. Please check. Start working on it. I'll be sharing more exercise. Okay.
And
So I have given 6 exercise to find out the LTV. Okay. Quickly, please do the calculation and send me the answers.
In the first exercise, the loan amount
Sale
is
amount
higher
once.
than property value, no?
Sorry.
Loan amount is bigger than property value.
Yeah. So what's the issue on that? So what is the formula?
It's loan amount by property value.
Okay. So the loan amount divided by appraised value or sales price. That is a property value, right?
Yeah.
Whichever is less.
We consider only sale price, right?
So what you will do? So the property value is 8 lakh, okay, and the loan amount is $600,000. The sales price is $750,000. So what is the loan amount here?
6 lakhs.
Hello,
6 lakhs.
$600,000, right?
Yeah.
So now what is the formula? Loan amount divided by property value or sales price, whichever is less. Okay. Now which amount you will take?
I don't know.
$750,000, right?
Okay.
So the property value is $800,000 and the sales price is $750,000. So we need to take whichever is the less. So
Okay.
in this, the $750,000 is a less. So we'll be calculating $750,000 into 100. So you will get 80% of the LTV value. Okay. So the LTV value 80%. Okay. Remaining 20% will be a down payment.
Okay.
Okay. Got the concept?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the concept.
Understand? Please work on other exercise, please, quickly.
%78.
78.84%.
Just type it over here in the chat box. You have to mention the question number and the answer. Okay, very good. Move on to next question. Viranji, how is third one 85 percentage? What is the formula you used?
LTV, loan amount divided by property value.
Okay, what is the
Loan
loan
amount.
amount here?
I'm sorry, sir, I entered the wrong amount. 7.3, I entered 7.9.
So I have shared 5 exercises for CLTV.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anil, how do you calculate the 59 percentage?
59. It's loan amount 1 plus loan amount 2 divided by property value, because sales price is 0 now.
Okay. The 59.35 is coming. Okay.
Sorry, second answer I entered wrong answer. I entered again.
How it is coming 59.87? It should be 0.35, na?
Sorry.
So the question, Viranji, you answer the question right. Second
Sorry,
question.
it's wrong answer. I entered the wrong amount. 1 minute. $59.35 the second one.
Yes, correct.
గేదె కళ్ళు కనపడే సావు
So fifth one, it's coming higher.
Why?
The loan amount
What,
is higher.
what is coming? Yeah, so your loan amount is $600,000, right?
It's not 600,000. It's
Acha, it's a $600,000. Wait, I'm editing that. Now, check.
93%, right? Fifth one. 93.33.
It should be 85%. 85.71. So $600,000 divided by $700,000. Okay,
Yeah, okay.
here. Okay, now I'm sending you the HCLTV practice. Only 2 questions I have shared for HCLTV. That's enough. Let me know once you guys are done. So $150,000. Okay, first question, the loan amount will be $150,000.
and that's what I'm saying. Just getting 100%.
Whatever it is getting, please update that.
Yes, 100%.
This is just for practice, okay? So in which case you will not get this kind of 100% LTV and all.
Yeah.
So we should know how to calculate the LCLTV, CLTV, and LTV. Okay, that's why we're giving the practice here. Okay, but the live scenario will be the difference, right? This formula is the same, but the amount will be different.
Okay. 74%, second one.
Hmm. Okay, are we done with the second also, guys?
Yeah.
74.83.
Yes. Yes.
All right, good job, guys. Okay, so this is the basic actually. Okay, so you guys have done a good job. All right, now we are going to see the next topic of underwriting. That is very important. Okay, what are the four C's we have?
Credit, capital,
Hmm.
capacity, collateral.
Right. Now, today we are going to see the credit. Is my screen visible?
Yeah, it's visible.
Anil, can you please read it out?
Credit assessment. The lender must obtain a credit report for each borrower on the loan application who has an individual credit record. The credit report must be based on data provided by the National Credit Repositories. General requirements. The report must include both credit and public record information for each locality in which the borrower has resided during the most recent 2-year period. If the lender relies on credit reports from foreign countries to document borrower credit histories, the credit report must meet the requirements and the standards for domestic reports and must be completed in English or include an English translation.
Okay. So while we coming to discuss about the credit, okay. So nothing we need to check the credit worthiness of the borrower, whether he can pay the loan amount what we are going to lend, right? The lender going to lend. Okay. So in the credit report, okay. So all the information of the borrower, okay, so all the debt details, okay, and all the default informations or dispute information, okay, all the public record information, everything will be available in the credit report. Okay, as a credit underwriter, our job is to verify each and everything, and we have to come.
Hello.
Am I audible, guys?
Yeah, now you're audible.
Yeah, so there was a network issue. I'm sharing my screen again. Okay, so as an underwriter, we'll have to ensure that we need to review the credit of the borrower very carefully. Okay, so there is a decision making solutions. I mean the process that we need to do after we reviewing all the four C's, including the credit. Okay, so the credit assessment also have the general requirement, how the credit report should look like, what are the information will be should be available in the credit report. Okay, the report must be include both credit and the public records information. The credit is in what are the loans the borrower having, whether it is a personal loan, is a motor loan, is a student loan, what are the loans they have, right? That have to be mentioned in the credit report. Also, public record. Public record is nothing but did the borrower having any uh, history of foreclosure?
okay, or bankruptcy, or any charge off, okay, any tax lien. So these all the information should be available in the credit report. Okay. Also, the credit report will show what is the current residence of the borrower. Okay. So have you guys ever seen our CIBIL report, Indian CIBIL report?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. So in the CIBIL report, you will see all the changes, whatever you have done, right? You will be having your addresses. Okay. You'll be having number of active account, number of accounts you are opening, what are the accounts closed. Okay. If you have any late payment, delayed payment, everything will be available in the credit report, right? So like CIBIL report, right? So this likewise, the US also that will called as a credit report. In India, we'll call CIBIL report, but in US they will call credit report. Okay. Please read it out.
The report
Yeah,
must include all discovered credit and legal information that is not considered obsolete under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Although the Fair Credit Reporting Act currently specifies the credit information is not considered obsolete until after 7 years, and bankruptcy information after 10 years, Fannie Mae requires only 7 years history to be reviewed for all the credit and public record information.
Okay. So the credit report must be prepared based on the Fair Credit Reporting Act. There is an act, okay, that we will be discussing later, but maybe the last class of this training. Okay, the Fair Credit Report Act. That is the act how to prepare the report, what all the information will be available, and what all the credit repository can give the credit scores for the borrower. Everything will be uh, structured under the FCRA Act. Okay, so out of which, so FCRA says that the bankruptcy can go till 10 years, but as per the Fannie Mae requirement, okay, if the borrower cross 7 years of the bankruptcy, after this bankruptcy, they are good with that. Okay, yeah, continue.
The report must be an original report with no erasures, whiteouts, or alternations. An automated credit report or one that is transmitted by fax is considered to be an original report.
Go ahead, continue.
The report must include the full name, address, and telephone number of the credit reporting agency, as well as the names of the national repositories that the agency used to provide information for the report. The credit reporting agency must make responsive statements about all the items on the credit report, indicating unable to verify or employer refused to verify.
Yeah. So the credit report requirement is it should be very clean and neat credit report required. Okay. So that should not be any erasers, any alternation, any whiteouts. Okay. There should not be any correction on that. Okay, it's a clean printout credit report we would require. If there is any alternation has been done or any changes has been made, okay, correction has been made, so we will be getting a credit report supplement, okay, with the new details of the credit accounts and all the details of the borrower. Okay, so the credit report agency must make responsive statement about all items on the credit report indicating unable to verify, employees refuse to verify. Okay, so in the credit report section, okay, I'll show you the credit report sample, okay, once we're done with the few points of the credit report. Okay, so if they have any statement like unable to verify or employee refuse to verify, okay, so credit report agency, I have to give one letter of explanation why it has been updated like that. Why you guys are not able to verify that? Why the employee they refuse to verify? So it's a question mark, right? Employee refuse to work means it's a doubt. Okay, whether the borrower is working or not. Right? If the borrower is working, obviously the employee will give the information of the borrower, right? So if they not giving, then that means either there will be a problem, okay, with the employer, or the borrower will not work in the company.
Yes.
Correct. So we need to get a proper statement from the credit report agency for that. Okay. Now, Virenj, can you please read it?
Yeah, age of credit report. For Fannie Mae mortgage, credit reports are valid for 120 days from the note date. Fannie Mae requires a require of the most recent credit report within this time frame to assess a borrower's financial standing with the most recent document used to meet financial standing with the most recent document used to meet the age requirement if multiple credit documents are in the loan file.
Okay.
Types of credit
So,
reports.
yeah, hold on, please. So, age of credit report. This is the validity of the credit report. It's a 120 days. Okay.
Okay.
So, 120 days from which date? It's a loan agreement date. Okay. So that means your loan is signed or your loan is dispersed on October 17th. Okay, October 17th, 2025. Your credit report should be 120 days before the your note date. Okay,
Okay.
so it should not be your after your note date. Also, your credit report should not be expired at the time of review. So even if the credit report expired, if you have the alternative that is what I said, supplement credit report, then we are good with that. Okay, so main credit report or and supplement credit report if the credit report is expired at the time of review. Okay, now types of credit report. Yes, please read it.
In-file credit reports, automated merge or tri-merge credit reports, residential mortgage credit reports.
Okay, so in-file credit report. What is in-file credit report? Please read it.
An
In-file
in-file
credit
credit
report
report provides can
Virendra, go ahead.
yeah, an in-file credit report provides credit and public record information obtained from one or more credit repositories.
Repositories.
Repositories. The report contains as is information which typically has not been updated or re-verified as a result of the credit inquiry. The report must meet the following requirements. The report should include all information from 3 different credit repositories or 2 repositories if that is the extent of the data available for the borrower, or the borrower's credit information is frozen at one credit repository if only one in-file credit report is available for a borrower. This is acceptable if the lender is able to obtain credit score for the borrower and the lender requested information for 3 credit repositories.
Okay, so the in-file credit report is nothing but it's a assess information, or that means which is not verified information, or else you can say that it's a tentative information. Maybe the borrower may have this credit or not. Okay, it's like it's a not confirmed one. Okay, which will not use it. Okay, so in-file credit report mostly they will have only one score, one credit score, but for mortgage, US mortgage underwriting, we would require the credit score from the 3 repositories. Okay, that is Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Okay, we'll be discuss that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, if the report does not include the reference for each significant debts reported by the borrower on the loan application, the lender must obtain a separate written verification of each unreported debts. Okay, if the credit report does not indicate the credit, whichever they are mentioned in the loan application. What is the loan application form number?
1003.
Yeah, 1003. Okay. So if it is not available, then we'll need to ask the return verification from the credit agency why it is not reported in the credit report. Okay. So if the credit report lists accounts that were not checked with the creditor within the 90 days of the date in the in-file report, the lender must obtain updated credit report for separate return verification for those accounts as well. Okay, this is for in-file. Now, this is for another type of credit report is automated merged or tri-merged credit report. Anil, can you please read it?
An automated merged credit report combines the in-file credit reports from multiple repositories into a single report. A joint merged credit report includes all credit repository credit data on more than one individual applicant. The report must meet the following requirements. The report must include all the information from the different credit repositories or two repositories. If that is the extent of the data available for the borrower, or the borrower's credit information is frozen at one credit repository. If information from only one credit repository is available, this is acceptable. If the lender is able to obtain a credit score for the borrower and the lender requested information from three different credit repositories. The report cannot be provided by credit reporting agency that is affiliated with the lender in any way. The report must include all the information reported for the borrower from the in-file credit reports. The report must identify the repositories that were used for the in-file credit reports. The report does not have to repeat duplicate information that is in-file credit reports. However, if the duplicate information is not exactly the same on each report, the automated merged report must either repeat the information or include the most derogatory of the duplicate information that pertains to payment history and or current payment status.
Okay. So the tri-merge credit report, usually we use that. Okay. This type of credit report only we are using in the US mortgage underwriting. Okay. Because here you will get all the information or the credit scores, credit details from the borrower all together. Okay. From all three repositories. As I said already, there's a three main repository we are looking for while taking a decision in the credit assessment, that is Experian, TransUnion, and UKFax. Okay, all these three repository will give their credit score of the borrower, and that will be merged and combined into the one report. That is called a tri-merged credit report. Okay, so in this credit report, we'll be having all the different types of credit. Okay, and if there is any credit frozen also, that will be available in the credit report. Okay, and the credit report agency this affiliated with the lender is not allowed. Okay, say for example, okay, for you're applying for apply loan with HDFC account. Okay, HDFC bank. Okay, if HDFC bank affiliated or a tie-up with any other credit report agency, okay, that we will not consider.
Okay.
Because lender can do favor for them, right?
Yes.
Right, and in between the managers, the loan officer can do something else to get the loan amount. Because if the loan process, the employees will get bonus, will get commissions and everything, right? To avoid that, the in US mortgage, okay, they will not consider any lender affiliated credit report agencies. Okay, the report must include all the information reported for the borrower from the in-file credit report. Even if they're giving any in-file credit report, that has to be available, that has to be reprint or repeated in the tri-merged credit report, okay, along with the updated balances.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the tri-merged credit report which we are using in US mortgage underwriting. Okay, please read it, Viranj.
Residential mortgage credit reports. A residential mortgage credit report is a detailed account of the borrower's credit, employment, and residency history, as well as public records information. The report must meet the following requirements. The credit reporting agency must contact at least two national repositories of accumulated credit records for each locality in which the borrower has lived during the most recent 2-year period. All information must be obtained from or verified by sources other than the borrower. When co-borrowers have individually obtained credit and separate repository inquiries are necessary, although the result of both reports may be combined in one report as long as the report clearly indicates that this has been done. The report agency must verify either in writing or by telephone the borrower's current employment and income, if it can be obtained. If the borrower has changed jobs in the past 2 years, the credit report also must mention the borrower's previous employment and income. The report must include a positive statement that the employment was verified, the date of the verification, the name of the individual who confirmed the employment. If this information was not obtained by an employer interview, the credit reporting agency must indicate why that was not done. The report must include the name of the party who ordered the report. If another party paid for the report, the credit report must provide that party's name unless the lender ordered the report and the billed party has a documented agent or corporate relationship with the lender.
Okay, so residential mortgage credit report is that it's a mortgage credit report. Okay, if the borrower having the mortgage account, that information only will be available in the credit report, not other information. Well, compared to tri-merged, the tri-merged credit report having all the accounts details, like what all the PL loan he is having, what all the motor loan he is having. Okay, if he has any student loan, everything will be captured, updated in the tri-merged. Wherein the residential mortgage credit report, they will have only the mortgage details of that. Okay, this is the requirement for the mortgage credit report, which we are not using that one. Okay, but for your information, okay, the interviewer may twist the questions, okay, while asking the questions regarding the credit reports. Okay, so you'll have to be very strong. You should know what is these three, and out of which we'll be using tri-merged credit report for our review.
Sir, in tri-merged credit reports, the mortgage loan will not include, no?
Yes, it will be included.
Okay.
Yeah, all the details, all the accounts will be included in the tri-merged credit report.
Okay, but in a residential mortgage, only
the
home loans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we are going to close this today's call. Okay. Do you have any questions about the general requirement and types of credit report, and about the LTV, CLTV, HCLTV calculation?
Yeah, about the LTV. Why we are using lesser amount in sales price?
So we are always going with the conservative amounts.
Okay.
Okay, nothing much. Okay, well, even for the income calculation, if underwriters the lender qualified amount is different, okay, wherein what we are calculating is less, then we will go with the lesser amount only.
Okay.
So that as far as you go for the lesser amount, that will be safer side for the lender. Okay, that's why we are going with the lesser amount. Okay, so you have, I'm giving one homework. Okay, homework, right? So whatever you can see, the case study, homework, whatever it is, right?
Okay.
Just check and understand what are the repositories we have, okay,
Okay.
and when they have started, what is the nature of the repositories, okay.
Okay.
So do your homework, practice, and come to the next class. We will discuss in detail. Okay.
Okay.
So you guys want me to schedule a call on Monday?